Did you know that there are 19 species of salamanders that live in New York State? That's really amazing to most of us because they're really secretive creatures and we don't normally see them when we're just walking around. So some salamanders spend all their lives in the water, like hellbenders and mud puppies. Some spend their whole lives on land, like the eastern redback salamander. And some, or most, kind of use both water and land. So for instance, the red-spotted newt has a really cool life cycle. It starts its life in the water, then it comes onto land as kind of a teenager, and that's the red-eft that we sometimes see, and then it goes back to water as an adult. There's a whole other group of salamanders called mole salamanders. They're really plump, and as their name suggests, they spend most of their life underground in tunnels. They only emerge one time of year, in early spring, when they make their way to woodland pools to find a mate and lay eggs. And I'm standing by one of those woodland pools at Rice Creek Field Station. So what's cool about these pools is that they're not connected to any stream or river, and they fill up in the spring, but sometime during the year they dry up. And that's important because that means they can't support fish populations. Fish like to eat amphibian eggs, so that makes these pools a really safe place for salamanders and some other amphibians like wood frogs to lay their eggs, a safe place for their larvae to grow up. So if you are interested in seeing salamanders, what I like to do is to go into the woods, and you can gently move stones and logs because salamanders like to live under them, especially ones like the redback salamander. But just remember, this is the salamander's home. We want to respect the salamander and its home. So if you do decide to go looking for salamanders, make sure that once you're done observing the salamander, you put its home back the way you found it, and you put the salamander back near its home. So I'm gonna go look for some salamanders and see what I find. I'll also look in this pool to see if there's any egg masses that might have been from amphibians laying their eggs. But it's a good idea not to go in the pool, again, so you don't spread disease between amphibians, just like we're careful between other people not to spread disease. Thanks for watching. Well, I didn't find any salamanders today, but I know they've been around because in that pool I found some egg masses. They'll look clear or maybe light green and kind of fused together, almost like grapes with a little dark spot inside, a big clump of them. So if you see that, you'll know that salamanders have been nearby. That's all. Thanks for watching.